Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and we're going into military mode on the ZXspectrum 48K. This game is called Operation Gunship, published by Codemasters in 1989. As you can see on the right there, it's been written by the Oliver twins. It's a game that costs $2.99, so you can't argue with that money, whatever the game is like. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC, the Commodore 64 and the NES. You control a helicopter and you must rescue over this amazing map a crack team of SAS Commandos, so here I go, who are scattered amongst a number of different islands. So controlling this seems to be sort of okay. We need to create as much damage as we can. We can shoot and fire missiles. You'll see my missiles on the left, how many we got left, and my bullets, I believe, on the right, those blue dots. So we're looking for crack team of commandos, excuse me. Now this is the first time I played this game. It's all about how you would have got on your first or second go. So it's not a walkthrough, it's just seeing how it thing plays. So I can hover, go backward and forward. It's green on green, it makes it a little bit tricky, but that's what I was expecting on the Spectrum. So as far as I'm aware, you need to destroy all enemy implants. I've just destroyed a bridge there. All tanks. There are enemy regeneration points. You need to destroy those as well to make it easy for yourself. On the right there, that red bar, we can see our armour. On the left, there's fuel. If we run out of fuel, we've had it, so we can't hang around. Right, that's compelled them. Have you seen any of our cracked commandos? It might be hard to see them against the green, but it's going okay so far. I'm quite liking this. Where's the crack team of commandos? Let's blow up that house, just for good measure. Kaboom! Who's that? Is that someone there? There's a guy down there, is there? Is that someone? Let's hover above them. Right, we're hovering above them. Search and rescue more prisoners, it says. I think that is a guy. We'll come back to them. It might not be. It looks like a bit of a ghost, or maybe Slimer out of Ghostbusters. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. If you played it on the Amstrad CPC or the Commodore 64 or the NES. Now already, I can tell, because I'm not dying straight away, and I'm just flying around a great map. I can tell already that I would have absolutely loved this game as a kid. How's the fuel doing? Not too bad. You need to rescue 8 of your members of the team, and then take them all back to base. Take that, big house. That's kaboomed as well. There's someone, I think there's someone waving in there as well. Maybe they are the crack team of commandos. We'll see if we can pick them up at some time. Well done, Oliver twins. It isn't the sort of game you expect the Oliver twins to do. Generally, they did like the Dizzy games and stuff like this, but this is quite good. Right, I presume as you go to different stages, the colours change. It might be yellow next or blue, if indeed we do ever get off this. There are pokes available for infinite fuel and armour, but I won't bother with that. It looks like the crack team of commandos are hidden in those buildings every time you blow one up. Well, I don't really want people firing at me. Not sure how well it does with the fuel, but I'm having just good fun going around blowing stuff up, really. Take that, you stupid bolt. Take out that bridge. Oh, the enemy will get a paste in tonight. And H, I think that's my home base, I think. If we hover over that, it might give us our energy or fuel back. Let's see. Right, you need to be right over the thing. Maybe I ditch it. Can we get over it? You see there's a target just in front of me. Yeah, look, we're getting a replenishment of bullets. Hooray! The fuel's not going up though, unfortunately, but we're getting our missiles back. So this is where we need to return our crack team of rescued SAS warriors back to once we've actually got there. There's no timing here. It's just you need to do it before you run out of fuel. Which looks like there's plenty of fuel for a big old trip. So far I've rescued no one. Hooray for me. I'm just having too much fun seeking out these tanks and aircrafts and stuff and blowing them to kingdom come. They should have seen me coming. I think a tip I remember reading is try and remember where all of your crack team are from previous goes, and then you can just pick them all up in one go. I don't think you need to take them back individually. You might be able to take them all up together, but I'll just take one back first of all. Look, yeah, they're all in the buildings there, you see. They're all in the building. As soon as you blow up one of these buildings, somehow your team has survived, and they're saying, "Help me!" Bit like Lois Lane to Superman. Right, bomb ba ba bum bomb bomb ba ba bum bomb bomb ba ba bum bomb bomb ba ba bum kaboom bum bum ba bum. Take that, tank. The most powerful tank in warfare is a fish tank. Hooray! Right, that might not be. Glass everywhere and water. Don't know who Walter is. Well, that bridge is kaboomed. There's something firing me over here. There's somewhere there is a enemy regeneration point where they keep generating these enemies. I don't know where that would be. Maybe it's something we need to hit a missile on. Going out to sea, there's a hovercraft. See you later, hovercraft. It's kaboomed as well. This game's jolly good fun. It doesn't move super fast, and you do need to get your ZXspectrum eyes on with the helicopter over the land. I presume the Commodore 64, the NES, and the Amstrad CPC version look a bit different to this. I don't know if it came out on the Amiga or not. I'll have to look that up as well. It might be pretty good fun on the Amiga also. But I'm getting a bit of a nostalgia buzz from this, even though I didn't actually own it. You have to compare it to other top-down games like Cyclone, I suppose. By Durell Software, I think that one was. It wasn't all monochrome though, that one. And I suppose the Desert Strike on the Commodore Amiga and other systems. Nick, I'm sure I should be picking someone up. I've already wasted about a third of my fuel now. Can we destroy this barn? Yeah, it's going. Goodbye, barn. And there's another guy waving. Nick, here I am. Pick me up, Nick. Pick me up in your helicopter. See you later. Or shall I pick him up? I might pick him up. That does seem to be the aim of the game. Allow time to pick up prisoner, right? I am. Oh dear, that tank's firing at me and I'm taking damage. That's no good. Right, so that is one of the people I need to rescue. Get that tank out of the way. I'm taking a big kaboom in here. Armour's not looking overly clever also. So I don't think you'll be completing this game quickly. Even if you do it properly, which I'm not doing it properly, it's going to take you some good time to complete. Let's try and pick out at least one of these twits. Can you see him? There he is. He's green against the green. Would have been better if he's yellow, but then there might be a bit of colour clash. Back up, back up, back up. Right, now it says allow time to pick up prisoner. I've got to be straight on him without getting hit by bullets. This is a little bit fiddly here. Right, I think I might have taken out one of the regeneration points there. Come on, get on the thing. Right, is he going to come? Oh, I had to pick these twits up. Maybe there's a way to make the helicopter go lower. I don't like being in the middle of this shooting gallery, that is for sure. Right, that hovercraft's got to go, if indeed that's what it is. Come on, let's at least rescue one of these people in this review type gameplay messorama. Now, if you're liking this kind of stuff, and you haven't subscribed already, and you've watched this far into the video, it might be an indication that you like this sort of tomfoolery. So please consider subscribing. It does help the channel grow in what's this extremely competitive stuff. I reviewed quite a lot of ZXspectrum games now, almost 800 at time of recording. So if you want to check out the ZXspectrum playlist or reviewed game list so far, I think reviewed game playlist, then there. Lowering ladder to prisoner. Right, we're making progress. Man climbing the ladder. Remain still. Return the prisoner to your base. I will do, right? So I think ideally you need to rescue everyone and then return once you've got all 8. But I'll return one of them back to the H to see if it lets me off. Oh, there's another guy waving his hands there. Shall we stop for him? No, we'll come back. He's not in a building that time. So I think we've seen all the guys. Let's just rescue one of the fellas. Right, on H, let's just see what it says. So in the bottom there on that blue square, it should say something once we've hovered above it. Pity we can't land for more fuel. That's what a sensible person would do. Waiting for the prisoners to disembark. Well, I think I've hovered off it again. Need to stop on a dime. Need to stop directly over that H, because that's the hover sort of like bit. Right, bit forward, bit back. No, oh, come on. There we go. So it's filling up with bullets. I've rescued one of the twits. Right, is it going to get me onto the next stage? Do I have to rescue the other 7? I bet I have to rescue the other 7, you know. Which we'll try to do, but we've got slightly less fuel. Filling up with stuff. Fuel's still going down. Have you completed this game? Then let me know. I think down the bottom there, you see those red squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think those red squares represent the people we got to pick up. And the one that's gone in green is the guy we picked up so far. So another 7 to go. It doesn't look like we're going to do it, does it? Those people that have read the magazines probably know all the grid coordinates, because you see those numbers going around the side there. You probably know all the grid coordinates of the people you've got to pick up. You just zip in, cause damage, pick up everyone, fly back to base, and then get to the next level, and then marvel at what colour it's gone to next. If you know what colour it goes to next, it's unlikely I'm going to get there, then please comment in the comment section below. I think it's yellow. That seems like a good colour to go with, doesn't it? Yellow. They call it mellow yellow. Bub. So a big thank you to the Oliver twins here. Not a game that I would guess is by them, but good. Good, well executed. Not sure if it had a sequel. And there might have been a game before this called just Gunship on its own. I'm not 100% sure on that one. This is Operation Gunship. There's lots of stuff to attack us. Dizzy isn't in this one, or Seymour isn't about. There's another guy there in that wrecked building that I blew up earlier on. Number 2. Oh look, now the tank's turned up. Oh, what? What's that tank doing? He hasn't run over my person, has he? Look, it's very hard to rescue people if you're going to run over them in a big tank, isn't it? What? Oh, it's not very friendly, this place. It never doesn't say in the instructions why we're attacking this place, or why we need to rescue them, or what's gone on. But they've all got stuck. They should get James Bond out of there. Lowering ladder, man climbing the ladder, remain still. That goes for you as well. Return the prisoners to the base. Well, you should ignore that bit because you run out of fuel if you do it individually. But like a nincompoop, that's exactly what I'm going to do. If I hadn't blown up all the bridges, maybe they could have escaped on their own. Because look, it's not that far away. He could have probably walked there in under 10 minutes. Nincompoopen. What a big nincompoop. Right, so it's yellow. You see the yellow square? That means it's in transit, I guess. And as soon as we lower here, it should go green. And then we've got 2 out of 8. Which isn't bad for a first go, is it? Stop on it. He's exiting. Wait for that yellow. The yellow's gone green now. There we go. So we've rescued 2 out of 8. 6 to go. Hardly any fuel left. Hooray. What could possibly go wrong? I'm guessing that when we run out of fuel, we just fall out of the sky like a big metal thing. Take that, tanks. But my fuel's slightly lower than my armour. I think the difficulty level of this is just about right, you know, because I'm a super duper newbie and I'm surviving quite a long time on this. Rescued 2 of the prisoners. I think I've had about 2 or 3 goes on this. I'm quite confident now that I complete level 1 quite easily because, as I said before, the tactics are don't just be unmindful, explore stuff like me. Just blow up all the buildings, pick up all the men, then return to base then, because returning to base doesn't make your fuel go up, it doesn't make your armour go up, so get them all first. Don't do them individually like a wally. Try and find the enemy regeneration points and blow them up, because that saves them keep turning up over and over again like they're doing here. It's tank territory. They should have just fired a heat-seeking missile, which I think do turn up in this game, and you have to shoot them out of the sky. You can control the speed of your craft, so you can go reverse to manoeuvre yourself, and then basically it's just left and right, and the missile as well. We're taking out big stuff. Lots of tank wreckage now on this island. Can't see any cars on the road. Don't worry about that thing. Just looking at the time. The time's going by really, really quickly. I've already been playing this, well, longer than I thought I would. So that means it's a good game, doesn't it? It does. Set my heart monitor. No. What's that? I think it must be we're running out of fuel, that beeping. Oh dear. I told you. Or is it an alert that we've run out of armour? So if you are watching and you are one of those 6 other SAS people that we haven't rescued, I do apologise. I'm going to try and rescue this fella, but I don't think we've got enough fuel to get back. Oh, now the tank's turned up, going along the road. It's coming along that road. Right, what's going to give out first, the fuel or the armour? Jump on board, prisoner. Right, my target's a bit far away from that tank. This isn't looking groovy at all. I like this game. Good graphics, good sound, good learning difficulty, and a good price as well. I don't think I would have liked to pay $6.99 for it, but $2.99, bingo. That's right in the sweet spot. $19.89, great stuff. I think I would have slightly preferred Cyclone, you know, but this is pretty good as well. Didn't know about this game back in the day. Right, there we go. So this should be the 3rd prisoner back, but hardly any fuel left to do all the others. If I can just position over it. The block's gone yellow, we lower it down. The block has gone green. And that'll be 3 out of 8, which is almost 50%. It's about 40-something%. Those people holding the calculator could probably work that out. 3 out of 8, what's that? 43%, let's say. But I do not know. Fuel, look at that. It's just one sliver of fuel there on the left, but lots of bombs to blow up when I crash land on impact. Might need to wrap myself in bubble wrap for when this thing goes down. Search and rescue more prisoners. What, with this fuel? You're joking, aren't you? The sea's got a load of green peas in it for some reason. Maybe someone's spilt a pea delivery. Right, I'll try and rescue another one for 50% completion. But there's 3 tanks there. Oh no. You failed to complete your mission, the thing's blown up, and everyone in the ship's blown up. Well, I hope you're pleased, SAS. I saved 3 of your crack commandos, but they couldn't have been that crack commandos if they gotten that thing in the first place. Master, Expert, Great, Good, and then Nick. So what standard are you? Master, Expert, Great, Good, or are you Nick standard? Well, anyway, I really like that game. That's quite good. A lot to like, and as I say, the price really made it. So hope you'd like to have a look at that one. That's Operation Gunship, a game to take a bit of time when you can just go around mindlessly blasting things. Published by Codemasters in 1989. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. A good game by the Oliver twins. So until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.